Hello, how's it going, guys? Welcome to a playthrough through Dark Souls 2. I was wondering, like, how is it that, like, a build made out of magic, like a magic build works in Dark Souls? I have never done that. I'm a rookie at it, and I want to know how easy or how difficult it really was. I'm gonna skip all the cutscenes. I guess you already watched it. It's kind of an old game already, even though it's like 1, maybe 2 years, without counting the new one, the one that came out for PC and PS4 and Xbox One. This one is the PS3 version one, and well, yeah, what I'm gonna try to do is try to make a magic build, see how it goes. Try not, I'm gonna try not to touch miracles and touch hexes as little as I can. Maybe I will use one, maybe I use two. I still don't know. I have to read on the on the on the on the page what kind of spells that are. I don't know what name I'm gonna put this shit up. Uh, Linus. I don't name it Lionus. I don't know why. Sounds lame enough. So yeah, there's like a myth. I don't know if it's a myth. I want to try it out. I want to know if it's true that if it's true that it's easier for it's easier doing a magic build. I know it's kind of I know that the DLCs have the bosses of the DLC have really high magic resistance, and I don't know how that's going to go. So yeah, let's try it out. Translation. Oh yeah. Gift. Let's use Bonfire Aesthetic. Why not? Final creation. Yes. I don't wanna take a lot of time in this part of the game.
All people come here.
Yeah, I have the DLC, so as I say, we're gonna take a look at that. This is not my first time through the game. It's my first time as a sorcerer, or as anything that throws magic. I have never done. Well, proper miracle build. I use like sunlight blade and things like that, but I don't usually do a lot of that. Let me. And game option is. Let's lower this a bit. Yeah, that's fine. So yeah, let's get through things with tweaks. I'm not gonna go through anything of that. I don't know if it's worth it. I don't think it is. Maybe if you got it petrified something, you could go to the birds and exchange it for whatever they decide to give you. But we have nothing. What I'm gonna grab is this the binoculars. I know they're helpful in magic builds, and those are right here at the start. I'm not gonna go only magic. I'm try to use also melee weapons because it's easier. Well, let's see. Right now, I would love to get to the. Well, our first objective is to get to the last giant, defeat the first boss in the game. I don't think I'm gonna fight the Pursuer the first time. I think it's kind of difficult. Well, it's not difficult. I have defeated it before in first playthroughs, but I don't know about magic since I don't know anything about it. I'm not confident enough to try to defeat the Pursuer with that. Let's grab this. Estus plus shard, yeah. Something I know about magic, it's that the sunset stuff is really good. Or at least I heard. So we need to get our magic and faith up so we can talk to the guy in Huntsman Cove, I think it is. So he gives us the stuff. We cannot level up, we don't have souls. So upgrade us, yes. So yeah. Also another thing I'm gonna grab is another thing I think I'm gonna grab is, apart from this ring because it gives you a little bit of health, it's the fire sword, the salamander pit. Since it's a fire sword, maybe I will get a little bit. I will get a little bit of damage out of it. Since fire scales with magic. This is purely for PvE. I'm not gonna do PvP, or at least not yet. I don't think. Well, I'm not really good at PvP. I always like the PvE of Dark Souls, but in PvP, I had fun with it, but not as much as with PvE. I know there's some lucky coins here to the right, but I don't know why we'll grab them. I don't think I want to farm anything. I don't think anyone drops. I think there's one drop of a staff of like a wonder thing. I don't know. Drop by. I don't remember, but I don't think I'm gonna use that one. I don't know if you know which one I'm referring to. If you know about magic, but I don't think I'm gonna farm it. It's dropped by I think it's dropped by the witches in Drang Lake Castle, but that's still quite far away. I'm going to grab the human effigy. Let's jump here. And then die. Delay sound, and let's grab this. Okay. Let's see how it goes here in the beginning in front of fallen giants. Okay. You. Magic. You didn't die. Magic. No. Ow. Ow. Excellent start. I kill the first one. Okay. I'm gonna grab that. I usually never grab that bonfire. I don't think it's necessary. Something I gotta say, I have played both Dark Souls 1 and 2, never played Bloodborne though. I would really love to, but I don't have a PS4. Something I'm gonna say is that new game Dark Souls 2, it's easier than new game Dark Souls 1, at least in my opinion. But new game Dark Souls 2, it's worse than new game Dark Souls 1 in my opinion. I think it's a lot worse with how the bosses change. If you don't know how to play out certain situations, like for example, the first sinner, you're gonna get really owned by the new Paramancers, the new Witches Paramancers that appear in that fight. But it's manageable. It's manageable. You gotta dodge and concentrate in the first sinner. Well, anyway, let's go up. Here when I go up, I think it's the knight. There's a knight here. I'm not gonna play with him just because I don't think I will need the Hades sword. I know it's a nice sword. I think it's one of the most powerful, one-handed swords that there are. Long sword if you want. Well, but I don't think it's necessary to grab it. Since I'm gonna be concentrating magic anyway. So yeah. Another thing I don't know if I'm gonna grab is, I know there's the spirits that are in the in the crypt in the castle. I don't know if I'm gonna grab that, since that sword has the capabilities of like, how's it called? It has the capabilities to cast magic. Yeah, sorry, pulling on my words here. Um, okay, I think we only have one left. That it's no, we have no one left. I thought the one that it's, oh no, there it is. I didn't see him. Okay, he gets up super fast, but if you see him, he's dead. He's not much of a threat. Hey dude, wanna grab this? Even though it's cheat and I never remember that it's cheat and I always grab it in every playthrough. Yeah. Oh, another thing I don't know what I want to do is with armor. I don't know what's good. I don't know what's bad. Um, I guess where it says cast speed up or anything like that, it's bad. It's good enough. Um, uh, I didn't expect to get. I thought I was going to get hit, but cool that we got it. There's this guy. Usually the enemies in this area aren't too much of a threat if you know how to dodge, not like me. Okay. I never do this. I know there's an archer there and I'm gonna kill it. What I never do is kill from down here, since I never have the arrows or kill that guy. I will have to go up and get hit by the fireball that he throws until I get near. Usually we end up falling off the stairs and everything like that. I want to grab this shield. I like this shield. It's nice for parry. I usually use it when I fight the pursuer, because hell, I'm gonna do that fight. I use the ballista. It's really easy to use. It's really easy to time. I think the parries in this game are easier. They have a bigger window than the parries in the original Dark Souls. I don't know why. Should be like the same. It's too much of a punishment for how easy it actually is. And before I get destroyed by the pursuer. What was this? Witching Run. Another thing I never use. I don't know if they have uses in PvP. But in PvP, I usually just stick to buffing my weapon and hitting the things with my weapon. Let's sit down to record those arrows. If you have never gone through Dark Souls 2, this kind of important card is the NPC, because she has a key that it's important to unlock the blacksmith. It unlocks the blacksmith door, so he can, give you his service. Here's the key. It's worth 1,000 souls, but I'm not gonna get it just right yet. I don't think that's English, but okay. Sorry if I'm making a lot of mistakes. English is not my primary language, but it's a nice way to practice. I already went through all the levels of English in my university, and it's a nice way to practice, I guess. You can tell me I'm a shit on it, and then you can also tell me I'm a shit on throwing these things until I actually do it and then get hit. There's something I'm kind of feeling right now. It's that casting time is gonna be a problem. Like I know by fact that the casting times are different for each spell, and I can get really fucked up by that. Hopefully I won't. Let's wrap this. Another Estus flash shard and the soapstone if you want to help others. I'm offline right now. Um, I don't know. I didn't want my friends to pop up on the right, and I think that doesn't look good on a video, even though I'm. Sorry about that, guys. My phone ran out of memory, so I erased some things so I could continue. The only thing I did before I realized it is I grabbed the fire longsword. That's it. Just a 10 and a 9 on strength and dexterity, and we don't have that, so we're here with the Emerald Herald. I upgraded also my S2 flask. I also upgraded my S2 flask once more, so I can have 3 instead of 2 like I had before. So yeah, strength 9. We don't have enough for that. Fuck. Okay, let's see. We don't have. Yeah, we have this. We have this, and we have this. Hopefully that's enough to, at the very least, get one of the stats right. So level up. It's 10-9 if I'm not mistaken. We almost have strength done. I guess we will continue doing the thing with the knife until we have 10 and 9. Whatever. That's the door. I don't know if you heard it. That's the door of the blacksmith, and there it is. If you haven't played a game, you need the key from the merchant next to this bonfire right here. We will see in a moment. I remember when these loading times were longer. I know there was an update for it, so the loading screens were faster. Flam Birch. That is what I have never used. I know it has bleeding, but I think it has bleeding. But I think bleeding is really shit in this game. It's not like the bleeding in Dark Souls 1. I think the bleeding in Dark Souls 1 is really good, especially against the Fire Sage team and all those guys. It was rather powerful. Can I use the axe properly? Yes, I can. Okay. So let's fuck this guy up. 1, 2, that's enough. I'm gonna kill this guy only with the axe. Can I preserve those soul arrows? Let's kill this guy also with only the axe. I know I said my primary source of damage was going to be sorceries, but I kinda wanted to do this real quick. I don't remember. I think it's like right here. You drop here. Okay, you try not to get killed. Nice one. Axe stab. And this person is him to pay us a visit. Ow. I prefer to use soul gems in the road. S2's only if it's really necessary or in bosses, because you can get the live stream pretty. Yeah, you can like stack a lot of soul gems. They're not really expensive, especially when you move that merchant from the bonfire we were just at to Majula. I don't remember her name. But yeah, we're gonna lock the mansion so we can get the Estus Plus shard that it's there. I'm gonna skip some enemies here. Since I know the thing it's here. I don't know. No, he's not gonna follow me since he hasn't a bow. Human effigy. I don't know what. Okay, I know what gets killed now. I didn't know what was going to kill here. We can kill this guy and we can get the thing, or we can just talk to him. I don't know how strong he is. I don't think he's very strong. I always wanted to do like a Link cosplay build, and I always thought that if I did that, I will use his I will use his armor, the one he's wearing right now. Um, I think it's green, and it's the nearest thing that we have. So yeah, that's what I will use if I were to do a Link cosplay build. Probably will be a Faith build with the Hades Night Sword. Obviously on the left hand, fuck you. Obviously in the left hand the sword. I will probably use a Drangleic shield. That's it, right? Yes, that's it. So anyway, let's continue. Now we're here. I said I wasn't going to try to fight against the pursuer the first time because I don't think I will be able to. I don't know if I had enough magic things to be able to do that. Magic Solarus, I think. So yeah, I'll put this on once. I like to pair with it. I'm gonna kill that guy too. Let's wait out. Dead. So yeah, let's put on this. Top off. We're already top off. And that's it. We have the hole. Let's just go in here. We're done. Since I know that for the use of, I need a chloranthine ring, like, because when you use magic, you consume stamina. It would be great to have the chloranthine ring, even though I don't think I'm gonna be able to get it this first time, since the Logstone cost 4,000 from. I need to look at her name right now, so I remember for the rest of my life probably. Melentia. Okay, Melentia. Melentia will sell you a Logstone, but it's worth 4,000 souls. I don't think I want to waste those souls right now. I don't think the chloranthine ring it's really necessary this early in the game, at least for the magic build we're using, in my really fucking little experience that I have with magic builds. I don't wanna grab the treasure. I think it's the same stuff I'm holding right now, if I'm not mistaken. Now this thing has a little bit of magic resistance. Okay. Well, ow. Okay, home run for you. Shut the fuck up now. 1 and 2, done. Okay, top off for health. I'm never gonna use that. I remember when the first time I played Dark Souls 1, that wasn't my first experience with the Soul series. I use heavy armor right now, and now I don't like it very much. I value movement into game too much. I think it's really worth it, even though I have a really heavy armor on my first build in Dark Souls 2. I really love that armor. It's the Vanguard set. I used the Fume Knight sword, the Ultra Great Sword, as my primary weapon. I used to have the Great Sword, Ultra Great Sword, but I changed it for that one because I I value the I value the okay, fine. I value the continuous damage over the buff damage a lot more, especially in PvE, because as you know, I used to be able to use the great sword in combination with the pyromancies and buff it with fire, but wasn't much of a difference between the +10 great sword to great sword with fire and the Fume Ultra Great Sword with +5. The Great Sword was stronger if it had the fire, but I don't think it's worth it. I don't know, I prefer to have damage all the time than have the damage only for bosses, because that's the time I use it, and usually, and as I said before, the bosses on the DLC are rather magic resistance, so I don't think it was worth it. Lest, okay. Level up. So yeah, 10 and 9. We don't have enough to wield the sword, the magic sword, the fire sword. I don't have any souls on the rundown. Okay, travel. I don't think we're going to need the sword right now for at least the last giant, since he's the first boss in the game. Sorry about that. I thought I saw my camera was a little to the left. Something I really liked more about how Dark Souls 1 worked with the Estus Flask, it was like you get like as much Estus Flask as you like. You put the humanity in bonfire and bonfire grow. I don't remember. Kindle. How much you kindle the bonfire, and that's how much you got. I forgot to open the door. I forgot to open. No, I didn't. Okay. And that's how much you got for bonfire. I think that was a better method than the one we're doing right now. Because finding all the SS flasks, well, it's not difficult. It's on the internet if you want to look it up, if you really need it. But I don't know. I feel like that was a better method. It gave a little more significance to the power of humanities, and because human effigies, the only thing they do is make you human. If you get to know this game good enough, you probably will have a lot in little time. I know I have like in my main character I have like 60 already. I don't use it that much. It's a thing of being careful. Every time you can make less mistakes. But yeah, humanity at least serve a purpose, especially with the how's it called, with the enchantment that makes weapons, like the one from Giant Dad. If you know what Giant Dad is, look it up. It's funny as hell. I think it's really, really great, the invention of that character. So yeah, if you have a lot of humanity, you did more damage, and that was the deal of it. And it was really fun to use in PvP in Dark Souls 1. And in here, human effigies just work like that. Just do that. I think I know they gave in them the thing so you cannot get invaded, but meh. If you don't want to get invaded, you simply just go offline. That's it. You don't need to waste human effigies. I don't think anybody does that. But at least they give you the buff after you defeat the boss of each area, if I'm not mistaken. So you can... Ow. Okay, that hit me hard. I need to heal. Okay, heal. Whoa. Okay, so you cannot get invaded. I haven't talked much about this boss. This boss is the last giant. A bit of a spoiler is that you encounter him in his prime later in the game, and you fuck him up. I don't know how that works. That's a bit of lore that like you went to the past because you're essentially in a memory. So did you go to the past and put him in this position because you beat him? I really don't know. I really don't know. So yeah, we got 10,000 souls. We're gonna use the soul of the giant immediately because the weapon that it gives you, it's a melee based weapon. We're not gonna use that. So yeah, I think that's it. That was my objective for this episode. Defeat the last giant. We did it. We didn't die once. There was a little bit of a technical error with the that I ran out of memory and I had to apologize because of the cut. But whatever, we did it. You didn't miss much. I think we're gonna level up and farewell, my goodbye. As you can see, Manisha was gone. She always goes to Majula after you defeated the last giant, and she will sell infinite amount of the stone that heals you. I don't know any names about of life gems. She sells infinite amount once she's here, when she's in there, even though that doesn't make sense in distance. When she's there in the Forest of the Fallen Giants, she only sells like 10 or 30, I don't remember. But yeah, so let's level up. Seek, last. Okay, level up. Put this in 9. And I think we need 20 and 20 to get the sunset staff, but we're not gonna go to Huntsman Coves yet. We first gotta go through Hades. So on my next part of the series, I think I'm gonna try to take on the Dragon Rider and on Arnstein. So thank you so much for watching. Give me some feedback in the comments, and goodbye.